Good morning. Sorry, I'm just going to organise as ever. Let me plug you into the electric so you don't die on me. Right, back to journaling. I haven't done any of this forever. So, I've got this idea that a lot of the journals I see, I mean, I've done them myself, you know, vintage, what have you. And I just want to kind of go outside the box a little bit with this one. And I have done a completely gel printed journal before. She says, looking around for it. There it is. Yeah, and it was very successful. It was this one. I don't know if you remember it. I'm saving it for a very special giveaway at some point. Yeah, so everything in it was gel printed, basically. And as much as I love it, I thought, is it usable? Is it user friendly? Not sure. Actually, there's some really nice stuff in it. I don't remember doing these. Yeah, so I'm kind of going to make another one because I know a lot of people really wanted this one, and I was like, no, I'm going to keep it because A, it's a really nice reminder, and it really is actually. It's good fun to go through. And B, I want to, as I say, I want to keep it for a special giveaway. So oh, Susan, well done. Yeah, did yourself on this one. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, I'm making another one basically. So I'm going to put that back in its plastic sleeve so it doesn't get all covered in dust. That was from a paint box, wasn't it? Or a box of paints, I should say. Anyway, right, so what I've done a massive piece of on cereal board collage. I have been cutting tags and things. Now, my idea is it's going to be a naked journal, and then I just supply a load of ephemera. But there again, I might do a load of other stuff. So I've got some pages which I'd obviously previously created. It's not very inspiring, as it will put that there to be decorated. Yeah, I mean, these are clearly gel prints. Oh, that's another gel print. I love that bug. Yeah, so I'm just going to kind of make up a journal. That needs to go there. Gel prints. Yep, so I had a little bit of a gel printing session. Okay, that's the top tuck. Right. That needs something done to it. Yeah, so let me show you. So these are bits that I've cut off of gel prints, so I need to stick those in somewhere. These were scraps of watercolour paper, and I've used my Sizzix, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, you can position where you want your word to be cut out. So I've done those. Oh, I know what these were from. On the Journal of Stitchery, when I dyed those backgrounds for the water, I laid them on there to dry, and I ended up with this card. I did that one back to front like an idiot, but never mind. Yeah, so they're like kind of extra bits. So these are the gel prints that I did. Now, this isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea. Let me make sure you're in shot. Kind of. Yeah, you are. Come down here a bit. I know this isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea at all, because it is kind of on a cusp of an art journal, but to me, I just think having something that needs tea dye, something with a load of colour, although actually no, it doesn't need tea dyeing. This is the whole thing. I'm not going to tea dye. That will just be a plain something. Yeah, let me run through these. Oh, this is a sticker sheet. I've got a load of round stickers on here, and I used it as a clean-up sheet, and then I've just done some stenciling over the top. Did I even film that gel printing? No, I don't think I did. This is my, oh actually that's still very wet, lino print. I need to put that out to dry because that's still very sticky. I'll put that in the sunshine. I tried wax resist printing, and it didn't work. But this is a page, I'd obviously drawn the circles and then tried to lift the paint and leave the circles behind, but it didn't work. So I thought, do you know what, that'll make a nice page in my junk journal, my Gelli printed journal. These are run-off sheets, so I might use those to cut up for ephemera. And this is the same. I was cleaning the, yeah, use those as that. So these I think are pages. So I just had a whale of a time using stencils and texture plates. Well, you know, sink mats and things, that's what my texture plates are. And then browering on the back, just to give it a bit of colour. Yeah, just the leftover pieces. See, you can easily write on that, or just stick a bit of paper on it, you know. I'll just quickly run through these, and you'll get an idea of what I've been up to. Oh, that was pre-printed, like, oh, it was a piece of ledger paper, so I've just done that. Yeah, so anyway, I had a whale of a time. So that's just lined paper. So it's a little bit grungy, I suppose you could say. A little bit hit and miss. Just a little bit pattern everywhere. I actually love that one. I love that colour. That was a really cheap paint, but oh, it's so pretty. So anyway, you're getting the idea. So some I just did a little bit of stamping on using the paints off the gel plate, like so. Yeah, I played. I thought, well, what would I like? You know, I love the vintage look, but I thought this would be different. I did a lot, didn't I? I might colour a few of these. I don't need this many for a journal. Although I could do 2 signatures, I suppose. Yeah, I don't know whether you're with me on this or not, whether it's, you can understand what I'm trying to sort of do. It's some of it's on cards, some of it's on paper. This was the clean up. I use a piece of mixed media paper at the very end, and I just clean up the whole gel plate basically, and then I leave it overnight and it picks up everything, and I've got a beautiful clean gel plate in the morning, so that's really good. I'll keep those darker ones out to the side. Oh, that's the stickers. Put those on top. Yeah, that can be turned into pockets or something. Right, so I was just going to do it all on my own, but I thought, well, you might want to see. I don't know. We're going to play, okay? It's not going to match. It's not going to be matchy-matchy at all. Right, so I'm thinking this is a cover. This is a full A4 sheet. So yeah, got plenty of real estate on here. Now I want to do a bit of collage on top of that. And then I really want to cut a hole of some sort. I was thinking of a triangle for some reason. I had no idea why. But I need to get it down to more or less that size, otherwise it won't fit on my Sizzix. And I'm going to use the Sizzix to cut the owl. So yeah, I'm just going to cut the cover and we'll go from there. I've still got another one at the side here, that one that is just like, I don't know how long that one's been ongoing, forever it feels like. I might do a wraparound actually, because I've got enough room here. Yeah, I'm going to. Right, it's not very often I use this giant scoreboard, but I'm going to, if I've got enough room on my desk. So the other things I've got here are, when I've done a load of gel prints, I'll run it all through my Sizzix machine and just chop out, as you can see, leaves, flowers, all sorts. So yeah, I'm undecided whether I'm going to decorate the heck out of it like I did that original one, or not. I'm saying that I've got enough. No, because I've got to leave a spine. Right, so we do a 1-inch spine. So I need. Hang on, I'll get myself orientated in a second. So if I do roughly 6 inches, and we'll see what we've got. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day so far. It's still quite early in the morning actually. Still can't stop this getting up at stupid o'clock in the morning. It is the lighter days. I said in one of my comments, I swear I was a grizzly bear in a previous life, because I could sleep for England in the winter. Draw this paper, it's really thick. It wants to curl. Stay. Yeah, so I kind of make up for it in the summer months, really, where I'm awake at stupid times of the day. I've got a little bit of wiggle room there, cool. Now then, I don't know if you watched Tonya Samuels. She came up with a lovely little thing that she does on her journal. I need to stand up. I can't do this sitting down. And she just marks a 1/4 inch. Are we online there? So where you've made your mark, just come back a 1/4 inch. Oh, actually, now I'm not going to have enough room on this one. I'll cut it a bit tight. Right, forget that. But anyway, mark a 1/4 inch. Let me show you on this one. So I've already done this one. And it gives you like a little, sorry, I don't know, what would you call it? But it looks lovely. So, but I've been a twit and marked that too quick. So, never mind. Oi, oi, oi. Right, so let's do a 1 inch spine. I think should be. Am I going to need more than that? I've got a lot of paper. Let's go 1.5 inches. I hate these scoreboards. I don't know why. I need it 5.5. Well, that doesn't line up. 4.5, you twit. Oh, it goes the other way. Right, okay. I will speed up, don't worry. But you need to get this bit right. And the nice thing about this background, I don't know if you can tell, I was printing on fabric and it's actually left the imprint of the fabric. So looks pretty darn cool, quite frankly. Right, so that'll be our journal. Please tell me I've left enough room there. If it stopped curling, it would really help. It's a bit short. Okay, you might think it's like, oh, well, you've done it now, that's that. But actually, doesn't matter. I'm going to give it another 1/4 inch. And then we'll go another 1/4 inch this way. And a piece of lace will cover up that line. It's all got to be lined inside anyway, so. Oh, Struth. Mixed media paper's lovely, but boy is it thick stuff. Might give me, do I do it? Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do that 1/4 inch mark. It is just so smart when it's on. So basically in between, oh hold on, right, so that's spine there, yeah. I'm probably not making any sense, I do apologise. It's rare that I do. Let's try and get it straight. Where are you now? There. So it's just, it's that 16ths. I'm not very good with inches. I think it's like 2/16 over. I'll try and remember to link Tonya's video where she done this, because it is super smart. Right, let's get this thing out of the way. If you're probably wondering, what the flipping heck are you actually doing? So let's bend that one back and then forward. Just training my paper at the moment, not worrying too much about the length and stuff like that. Right, so that does need to Sorry, I'm not talking because I'm really concentrating. Right, so we've now got, I'm going to trim it in a second, we've got this lovely shape on the spine. That I will reinforce. That's the first fold line that I did, but that's fine. This has all got to be lined and everything, so hopefully it will just come out anyway. So let's see if we can start to get rid of that anyway. Right. So yeah, I love that. I love that detail. When she did that, I was like, oh yes, I really, really like that. So, sorry, I'm probably making the camera go weird. Let's get rid of that line as much as possible. Again, it's got to have a spine support in it anyway, because although this is tough paper, it's not enough for it's not enough on its own. Sorry, half a sentence as usual. Right, so I'm going to do millimeters because it's a little bit more accurate. 16 centimeters. Sorry if my head gets in the way. I'm trying to see what I'm doing here. Just knocked everything on the floor. Marvellous, well done. Yeah, I was going to make a cover out of this, but I really want that to make ephemera. Again, it's going to be very odd and very different, but I know there are lots of odd and different people out there. I'm one of them. I think we are spot on. Without getting my head in the screen, I can't really see, so I'll take a leap of faith. Right, okay, so there we are. Just need to cut it to length now. I've actually got a mark on this board actually, so I might use that. So A4 sideways is this mark here, so I need to cut it there. Just trying to decide which bit I like the most. I think I like this top part. Oh no, it needs to go that way. So I was just thinking it's the right size. No, it's not. This is the size you need. Double check. Yeah, I don't want it dead on, do I? So we'll come past it a little bit, about there. Sorry, you're gonna bounce. Oh, crikey, sorry guys. Right, so that's better. Yep, so we've got plenty of room. Cool. Yeah, that was nice and easy, wasn't it? So we've got that bit now to make some ephemera with, should we want to. Get some nice tool pockets actually. That can go in the scrap bin. Right. So that's the cover, that's the start of it. We can choose which side we want at the moment. Actually, I might go that side. It's got very faint marks. It was that where's the blue bit? Hang on, yeah, so that was, and you can see the circles in the background there. It kind of worked, but it wasn't as dark as I wanted, so I did something wrong. So I need to watch some more professional, proper people doing it. So it doesn't look straight, but then who am I to say that, because my eyesight is shocking. You the same length? Yeah, cool. Right, so I'm just going to get the papers folded, and I'm going to stop saying so much. Yeah, inside I need to line it. As I say, that crease will be hidden when I stitch anyway. Be quite a handy mark, to be honest. I might do the other one for stitching line. So for the front, I've got to decide. I can't decide on a shape. I don't know why. I really want to cut a shape in the front. I think that's Johanna Clough's problem, influence there. So I could just do a bog standard circle, but this is not going to be a bog standard journal. I don't want a square. I don't know. I can't hear you if you're telling me. This is a nice one. Well, I'm saying I don't want a bog standard circle, but this is really pretty because it cuts out that scallop. It's a bit big, isn't it? I don't know what brand these are. I picked them up at one of the events I was at. This lady was selling off all her scrapbooking stuff. And these dies were in amongst it. I have no idea what brand they are. See, that would be pretty. Maybe I could do 3. Because it cuts like a little sun effect, which I think actually I might have in here. Is that it? I think I cut the square first. New. No. Oh, I don't know actually. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think I'd cut the square. Maybe not quite. Maybe that's not quite it. Sorry, I'm probably driving you bonkers here. So that's the big one. That's that one, I think. Yeah. So that's what that one looks like, which is pretty. But then, I don't know. I've got to make a decision. Oh, that could be a while. I thought I had those other ones cut out. Yeah, maybe not. Oh, there's the little... Is that you? Yeah, so that... Oh, maybe not. I must have another die that's very like that one. Yeah. Oh, ha 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 ha. That is that square one. Although that's... Because that's quite pretty, isn't it? Right, let's... Let's evacuate the plot. Do I want it bigger than that? Because that would be... Looks like I cut both of those together. I might have cut all... This was already stuck together. I'm assuming the lady that had them before did that. So it looks like I've taken that bit out of there. It does do the bigger... But that is a... That's the cut line there, is it? Oh, I don't know. I'll have to play with it. So, I've got a choice of that. Or, that's a bit more size-wise better, isn't it? Oh, I don't know what to do. I might do a dry cut of that. Because I'm looking, there's no cut line there or there. So the cut line is actually just the... Because I think that would look pretty neat. Let me cut one and I'll come back to you and we'll have a look at that before we make a decision on the circle. It won't be long. Right, I've cut them all out of just plain cream card, just so we're not distracted by... Well, I'm not distracted by a colour. See, I'm loving that. And that's the outside bit of that. That's the little sunshine in the middle. I don't know how these are all stuck together. Some sort of special tape, I think. Oh, yeah. See, the trouble is I've got to be careful because what you'll actually get, you won't get that. What you'll get is that. But then when I'm cutting that, I will get that I could use. I was going to say I could use it as an inlay and stick it over, but it's not going to have anywhere to stick, is it? So the best thing, if I want that, is to cut that square. I've made a decision. I think that's the one I want, because this is the circular one, which is lovely. So it would leave those bits in there, and this is the other one, which again is lovely, and it would leave those bits behind. So I'd have the aperture, but I'm really into that. And I think the answer is to cut a square and put those up there, because you know they'll get used. Right, squares. The trick will be, if I've got one, I can always cut it by hand, but I prefer the machine to do it because it's a lot more accurate than me. So I could cut that and then put that on as a decorative border. I'm doing it. Right. Stay there. I'll be back. Right, that worked. So if I line that up, I did measure. I was very good. I actually measured the fact that it's central. So that is cool. I like that. Okay. Needs more stuff on it, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Right, right, let me just tidy up, and sorry, I keep pausing. I might make it do for the first one actually, because yeah, it's really thinking outside the box with this one. And so I managed to do it with the last one. When I was doing that one, I really enjoyed making that one. So I might just sort of go off and contemplate for a bit, if that makes any sense, and try and decide where I want to go next with how much decoration I want to put on it. Do I want to put any decoration on it? That'll be my question to myself. So yeah, see, because I got, as I said, of course it's buried. I've got a box of stuff here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I might sort of do, I like these ones. These are the Tim Holtz Raggedy flowers. Not in these colours. I'd have to get some lighter colours on there, I think. This, I think I'll just sort of spray paint or something, or because I know in that other one I used a lot of black, you know, black backed embellishments. But something, because this is a much more colourful, lighter journal, in my mind anyway. Yeah, you could put things like that on there. Yeah, I need to go away and think, and yeah, I don't know if it's something that you want to watch. That's obviously, you have the option, you don't have to. Yeah, and we'll get on and make some stuff for it. Like I said to you, the actual embellishments for the inside, I'm just going to do the bare minimum, and then we'll decorate all the ephemera. Look at me. You're going to stop, aren't you? No, clearly not. Yeah, I need to think about it. Anyway, I will see you on the next instalment. Bye bye.